Hey, good afternoon, y'all. This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC, coming at you once again. I'm going to talk about the King Richard movie. I don't know if it's on HBO Max right now. I think it premiered last week, the 19th, I believe it was. I don't know if many of y'all have seen it yet, but it's been out for about a week now. It stars Will Smith as Richard Williams. Richard Williams is the father of Venus and Serena Williams, the Williams sisters. Very instrumental in their tennis career. As a matter of fact, if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have been dominant in tennis like they were. They would never have been. And this movie depicts that. And Will Smith does an excellent job portraying Richard Williams. Excellent job. Will's an excellent actor, anyway. But this movie was good. I really enjoyed it. It's on HBO Max. Like I said, it chronicles, Mr. Williams, teaching his daughters the game of tennis, um, getting them tennis instructors to take their game to a higher level, getting them enrolled into a tennis camp, which he hired. He had a contract with one of the best coaches in the country. He had an academy, like a tennis school, more or less, down in Florida, in the Orlando area. So Richard Williams and his wife moved Venus and Serena, well, all the family. He moved them from Compton to Florida so they could, concentrate. Of course, they're gonna concentrate on school. He wanted them to maintain good grades, concentrate on school, but also concentrate on being the best at their craft. And he told Serena, because more of the focus was on Venus being a great tennis player, and so they focused more on Venus. Serena, she was good too, but it was more focused on Venus because Venus was better than Serena at that time. So more of the focus was on Venus being great and helping her to become great in tennis. So he told Serena because Serena was kind of, feeling dejected, feeling some sort of way, because her sister, she was happy for her sister, don't get me wrong, but she was, it's like, well, dang, when is my time gonna come? And that's human nature. We all go through that. She wanted to shine. She wanted to be in the spotlight too. Not taking anything away from her sister, but she was like, when is my time gonna come? And her father told her, I planned it this way. He said, Venus is going to be the number one tennis player in the world, in the world. But you, Serena, you're going to be the greatest to ever play the sport. Let me repeat what he said. Venus is going to be the number one tennis player in the world. But you, Serena, you're going to be the greatest player to ever play the sport, to ever play tennis. That was profound. He said, I planned it this way. And damn if he wasn't right, because Serena Williams is the greatest tennis player ever in the sport of tennis. Ever. You hear me? Ever. And Mr. Williams made that proclamation back in the 90s. 24, 25 years ago, I think. He made that proclamation. He saw it. He saw it. And he had the faith to believe it and see it through. And God allowed him to see it through too. But that man had undying faith in his daughters. And I love to see that because we need more Black fathers like that. It doesn't have to be in sports. You can have faith in your kids in their education, with them starting businesses. Just have faith in them. Believe in them. We need more black fathers like Richard Williams. And yes, LeVar Ball. And like I said on one of my Facebook posts, I'm not a fan of his egotistical disposition. I think he needs to humble himself. However, that man, LeVar Ball, is an excellent father and a great husband. And I salute him. I salute him on that. He had the utmost respect for me for being a great father and a great husband. And his wife, I think she's battling with some sort of ailment. I think she has cancer, and he's been there by her side. And he stuck with his sons, and his sons, Lonzo Ball and I think LaMelo, is it, with the Charlotte Hornets? They're having excellent careers. Hell, his son was what, Rookie of the Year last year, I believe it was, with the Hornets. Was he Rookie of the Year? I believe he was. So, LeVar Ball, I salute you. Mr. Richard Williams, I salute you. We need black fathers like this. We need black men that's going to sacrifice for their kids. And Richard Williams sacrificed his life. This man was getting beat up by gang bangers in Compton because the tennis court where they practiced at was gang territory. And he received all kind of insults from them, and they beat him up and put a gun to his head. But they saw how dedicated he was, and they saw how brave he was, that he wasn't going to let anything stop him, including them with their guns and their whole posse. And they had to respect that. They said, hey man, let this man, he wanted his daughters to play tennis and get out of the hood. Let them be, man. Let this OG be. Let him go out there and practice tennis with his daughters. Then when they left, then that's when they went back to doing what they were doing. But no one could come on that tennis court but Richard Williams. He had that much respect from them gangbangers in Compton. That man risked his life. And for Amanda Seals and her silly dingbat behind, that's right, that silly dingbat, for her to just thumbnail and say, why are they making a movie about Richard Williams? If it wasn't for Richard Williams, there would never have been a Venus and Serena Williams. You dummy. Negroes like this are worse than white people. Our enemy is it's not really white people anymore. Our enemy is not really white people. It's Negroes like your Amanda Seals, Jamil Hills, Roland Martins, D.L. Hughley's, Joy Reid's, Gayle King, Negroes like this. These are our enemies. We can't blame the white man when we have black people like the names I just mentioned tearing us down. And in this case, Amanda Seals. Why they making a movie about Richard Williams? Why they making a movie about Richard Williams? Because if it wasn't for Venus and Serena, there wouldn't be a Richard Williams. You dingbat. See, what I'm noticing is people like her, like Miss Amanda Seals, they want a black man, but they don't want a black man. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. They want a black man to be effeminized, to be, all gung-ho in these white liberal BS policies and they want to be black but not black. Be black when it's cool, when Hollywood approves it, but behind the scenes you really ain't black because you're a white person. Like I said, you're a white liberal. You agree with everything they say, everything they do. You're effeminized. You're not a man. Richard Williams was a man. He was no nonsense. He didn't tolerate BS. He was a strong black man. Was he stubborn? Yeah, he was stubborn. But so what? Could he have been selfish? Yeah, he was selfish. but he was selfish because he thought it would be, he had his intentions were to protect his girls. He didn't want them to be like the Jennifer Capriatis, the Anna Kournikovas. He didn't want them to go down that road. Monica Seles. He didn't want them to go down that road. He wanted better for them. So could he have come off as selfish and stubborn? Yeah, but his intentions were in the right place. His intentions was for his girls. And he later corrected his selfishness and said, you know what, Venus, this is your career. You decide what you want to do. I'm your father. I'm here for you. I could give you advice. But when it's all said and y'all excuse me, my dog is barking, so please forgive me for the background noise. But any event, yeah, he said, I'm your father. I have your best intentions at heart. But when it's all said and done, the decision is yours, what you want to do. If you want to sign with Nike, or if you want to sign with Fila or Reebok, or whatsoever have you, I'm your dad, and I'm going to be here for you. I'm going to give you advice, but when it's all said and done, it's your decision. You make the final decision because this is your career. He finally let go and let his daughter do that. And I salute that man. I salute him. I love the movie King Richard. Will Smith did an excellent job portraying Richard Williams. The two young ladies that played Venus and Serena, excellent job as well. The lady that played his wife, excellent job playing the mother of the girls. John Bernthal, who played the tennis coach, excellent job. It was a great movie all around. I definitely would recommend that you check it out if you already have it. Please check it out. Great movie. Moving on, comedian Kevin Hart, and I haven't made any secret of, I am just not a fan of Kevin Hart. I am not. He is a cornball minstrel show to me. He is. He's just a modern day minstrel show, and he's corny. He's never been funny to me. My personal opinion. He just isn't. I'm a Cat Williams fan. Um, White people don't like Cat Williams. He make them feel uncomfortable. White people love Kevin Hart. He make them feel comfortable, like Jamie Foxx used to say. In any event, Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes have a drama series on Netflix called True Story. And Kevin Hart plays in the movie, well, in the drama series, I should say, he plays a comedian named Kid from Philly. And Kevin Hart's from Philly, and he's a comedian. So, and Wesley Snipes is his older brother. He's in the streets. He's in the street stuff, drug dealing, what so have you. He lived in the street life in Philly. So he comes home, do a tour, and things take a turn for the worse. It goes south quick. So the whole series is based on this one night stand that Kevin Hart had with this young lady, and she ends up ODing and dying in bed. And one thing leads to another, which leads to another. And that's what the whole series about. But it's so good. It is so good. And this is coming from a man that is not a fan of Kevin Hart at all. Not a fan of at all. However, I will give him his kudos on this. He does an excellent job in this docuseries, or excuse me, in this drama series. It's called True Story and it's on Netflix. It premiered, I believe, this over the weekend. So please check it out. I don't want to give too much details. Hell, I'm only on episode 4. I think there's 7 episodes. I just finished episode 3 last night, my wife and I. So we're going to watch the next 4 episodes. So from what I've seen so far. So I don't want to tell what I've seen, give all the details. So just watch it. Check it out. It's good. And this is coming from somebody who was not a Kevin Hart fan, not in the least bit. But I salute Kevin Hart on this. He has my kudos. I'm I cannot like somebody, but I can still give them their props and give them their kudos. That's a mature thing to do, and I've been learning to do that, in my adult life more and more. And so, like I said, great job, Kevin Hart. I'm a huge Wesley Snipes fan. Have been since he was in Wildcats back in '86. That's before a lot of y'all were born. Before a lot of y'all before y'all time. So I'm showing my age. So, but I've been a huge Wesley Snipes fan. Been a huge Wesley Snipes fan, and he does a great job in this drama series too. So my hats off to both of those gentlemen. Check out the series. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about King Richard. Till next time, take care. God bless you. Share this video. Feel free to comment. Comment below and hit that like button. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you already haven't. And share this video on social media. Like I always say, we don't have to agree, but let's disagree without being disagreeable. Even when it comes to TV shows, movies, and sports. Let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. We could do that. All right, y'all. Till next time, take care. Love you much. God bless. And I'm out. Take care. Peace.